Craig Bargo on your left, he's 8-1-1 with Just Guy Black, and then Steve Mann, also 8-1-1 with Green White Megamorph. And as we zoom into this game, we'll get an idea of what these players are working with, permanent-wise. I've got Steve Mann with 6 lands out there, a Hangerback Walker with 3 counters, a Death Mist Raptor, and a Dent Protector. And for Craig, he's got an active Jace. It looks like he's recasting a Jeskai Charm, and he's also got a Feldir Cub on the battlefield. Jeskai Charm is going to put Hangerback Walker back on top of the deck. Both players with similar life totals here. Bargo in the lead slightly, 12-11. We'll get a better idea of what's going on here on the board and in each player's hand here momentarily.
Gonna throw out another opinion.
Okay.
R&D did not shoot low with Jace.
No.
They shot pretty high with Jace.
No, they didn't. Any other brain busters out there?
That's it for now.
Okay.
I'm gonna think about it for a little while.
Perfect.
Feldir Cub is good against enchantments. Unfortunately for Bargo, man, with no enchantments in play. That's a thing that's happening here too.
It's true. Let's see if I can get you a raise.
I appreciate that.
No problem. Man, gonna fall down to 9 after that attack. He'll untap with those 2 creatures on the battlefield. Picked up a copy of Hangerback Walker, of course. And now here is Nissa. 6 lands. Nissa searches for the 7th land.
And according to Nissa's text box, that's enough to trigger her into flipping into a Planeswalker.
Okay.
Something I'm noticing a lot with these Megamorph decks is they get these really nice 7th turns of Nissa into either Gideon or Hangerback Walker or, you know, unmorph Den Protector plus play a 2-mana spell. 7 mana is a very important flashpoint for this deck, and these turns always seem so good to me.
Yeah, it lines up really, really well, I've found, in this deck, just being able to do that. And now he gets to play Hangerback Walker for 2, as you mentioned, use all of his mana for the turn, threaten a Planeswalker, and he's got a beautiful board. Like, all this stuff just lines up really well.
Yep.
It's like a disdainful stroke there, taking care of Hangerback Walker. Death Mist Raptor taking care of Jace. Dent Protector looks like it's coming into the red zone. And Bargo's board is being whittled away here. This Green Megamorph deck, it just puts you in a headlock.
Yep. A lot of angles of attack.
Just won't let you out of it either. Two mana here for Craig. He's going to take a look at this and make sure he knows exactly what the Sage Animus does. It's powerful, believe you me. Valor stats are going to take care of the Elemental. The Cub will take care of Nissa. That problem is solved. Now can Craig beat what's on the board? He's going to start with a dig through time. It's not a bad place to start. He'll delve away 6 cards. Leave himself with a Crackling Doom. Top 7, Bargo will take 2 with him.
I believe he's found Wild Slash among the 7 cards here, which seems great. Way to fill out the turn, get rid of the Den Protector.
Yep. Not a bad spot to be in here.
Seems very likely he has to take Wild Slash here, assuming he has no other way to use his mana this turn. I don't think you can really fall to 3, unless your leftovers are insane.
Yeah, you know, it's a situation where I don't think, you know, on like an emotional level, I don't think you want to take Wild Slash off of dig through time, but I think it's important to get that Den Protector off the battlefield if you can. Just, as you said, fill out his turn.
Yeah.
But he's given it a lot of thought. Looks like Wild Slash has moved forward. Decisions. A tough dig through time here for Craig. Wild Slash in there. It looks like maybe a Gideon's hiding out in there too. Shivan Reef. I'd be surprised if he wants to take that one with him. Yeah, it looks like he's lining up Gideon. Okay. So there's the choices. I'll pass the turn back. That's a little risky.
Yep.
Jamoka's Command, Valor Stance. There's a lot of things that gum this up.
I'm not sure Bargo has any tools left over to answer this Den Protector otherwise.
Another Nissa here from Steve. He'll search for a forest, assuming he has one left in the deck. And now this Wild Slash is being pulled in a couple different directions.
Yep.
Yeah, trigger on the stack to flip. Wild Slash will take care of that.
Now we'll just have to see if Bargo has any answer in hand at Den Protector. I think he has. It looks like he has another Cub.
Attention players in the lane.
Ugh.
And a Jamoka's Command has arrived.
Ugh.
And this is certainly worst case scenario.
Yep. Steve drew well, and you get max punish for the Wild Slash play.
Yep. So Wild Slash is going to target Nissa. Jamoka's Command is, I imagine, going to try to prevent Nissa, or try to prevent the 2 damage, or +1/+1 counter. Maybe there's some fighting to go on here to take care of the Feldar Cub. What have you. Either way, this Jamoka's Command is going to be a huge beating. Steve's just trying to figure out the best way to optimize this.
Yeah, I suppose what he can do here is, if he wants to, he can fight the Cub and make a 4/4. He has 3 lethal attackers. Radiant Flames is not a concern. And I think that's the line he's taking. I thought before all this sequence occurred, he might put a counter on the Den Protector to make it harder for Bargo to win via blocking to answer the Den Protector. But since he's going to have 3 lethal attackers, he's going to have a Planeswalker in play, even if Disaster strikes somehow and he doesn't have to kill next turn. This seems like a good setup.
We're going up. The Warden. Play it, maybe. I think Steve's kind of weighing his options in terms of do I even need to play this, I think.
I think he does. I think it's pretty easy for Bargo to, kill your Den Protector and play a creature.
Yeah.
So I would get a 3rd thing out there.
You see Steve play the Warden, level it up right away to level 1, make it a 3/3, so he doesn't have to worry about Wild Slash. As now, Bargo going to sacrifice the polluted Delta, fall down to 2. We'll see what land he wants to search up.
And I suspect if Steve did this instead of making an elemental token, that he must have seen some sort of sweeper out of Bargo's deck.
Well, they are in game number 2.
Or he's suspecting it at least.
And Jeskai decks do play some sort of sweepers. Radiant Flames has been pretty popular this weekend. Here's a Gideon and Feldar Cub. Ally going to come along. But yeah, I think that's going to do it. You see Steve say, I got 3 creatures, you got 2, and you're at 2. So Steve Mann going to win this match here over Craig Bargo. 2-0. Green-White Megamorph continues its winning ways, taking down Jeskai Black. And for Mann, he moves on to 9-1-1, well on his way to another Open Series top 8.
Yeah, and a player who, was in the Players' Champion.